What's going on, everyone? Today's topic is playing emulators on handhelds. That's very specific, but it came up in a recent conversation with some of my friends. As some of you may know, I'm a big fan of emulators, whether it's N64, PS1, SNES, PSP, whatever. I enjoy playing older games, and with emulators, I have access to thousands and thousands of games to keep me busy for a lifetime. But as much as I enjoy playing emulators, I don't like sitting down in front of my computer, plugging in the controller, and playing emulators. I don't know why. I guess I'm weird like that. I enjoy playing emulators on a handheld. I do. And I know it's not emulation. I bought some PS1 games for the PS Vita, and even though I could play them on my PS3, I chose to play them on the Vita because I just really enjoyed playing these older games on a handheld. I turned my TV, computer, and lights off. I lay down in my bed or I sit on it and I just play my Vita. The only light that's on is a Vita screen, and it's relaxing. I really enjoy that. So if I can find a way to take all the emulators that I enjoy and put it on a handheld, then that would be awesome. I'm not talking about a cell phone. I know there's a lot of cell phones out there that can play PS1 games, N64 games, things like that, but I don't enjoy the touch screen controller. I don't enjoy the controls being on the screen like that. I'm talking about a handheld. Well, you learn something new every day, and thanks to two of my friends, I have a solution to my problem. I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and he was showing me his PSP. I really enjoy PSP games, but I never had one. I just have an emulator on the computer. He was showing me his PSP. He has so many games that he plays. He has enough games to last him a long time. And I was really surprised by that because I never paid attention to the PSP that much. I didn't know that you could put emulators on it. That was really cool. And I talked to my other friend a couple of days ago, and he showed me this new handheld that he got. I think it came out September of last year. I'm not sure, but I know it came out recently. It was something called the GPD XD. It's an Android handheld, and a lot of people are buying it so that they can play emulators on it. I'll leave a couple of links below in the description so you can see what it looks like and watch a couple of videos on it if you're interested. It looks like a 3DS, but I was watching a couple of videos and this handheld was playing N64, PS1, SNES, Dreamcast, PSP games, and more. So I was very interested in this because it looked really cool. People were praising it. I saw some criticism of it too because nothing is perfect, but from the videos I watched, it looked pretty awesome. So I did more research on it and I read a lot of reviews, and when I read these reviews, I only got more excited. I read about its battery life and how it can handle different emulators, and I was sold. Well, I was almost sold. I'm stuck between a PSP and a GPD XD. I know that the PSP is a great handheld. It's a classic handheld, and from what my friend said, it's really good at emulating PS1 games, and that's expected. I don't know how it handles other emulators, but I know it's a good device. But with the GPD XD, it's more powerful because it came out later, of course, and it just really looks cool, and it can handle Dreamcast and PSP games. It's not perfect, but it can handle them on a handheld, and it has a good battery life. But I can't wait to get either one, whether I choose the PSP or the GPD XD. So that's my little story about trying to pick a handheld so I can put emulators on it, and that's going to help me out. It's one less thing I have to worry about on my PC. I'm unorganized, so the less stuff on my PC, the better. I'll have a device specifically for emulation, and I'll play more games too. I'll be laying down in my bed, the computer, TV, and lights are off. That's the perfect atmosphere for me to play emulators. So when I have that handheld, it's going to be awesome, whether it's the PSP or the GPD XD. So that's what I'm thinking of getting. If you want to leave a comment, let me know. Or if you want to message me on Twitter about it, whatever, leave a comment. Before I end the video, I want to say one more thing. Imagine what we can do in the future. Just imagine it. I mean, people can already play games like Grand Theft Auto Vice City on their phones. Just imagine what we can do with devices, handhelds, that you can play emulators on. Who knows, maybe in the next 5, 10 years, or maybe even sooner, we will be able to play PS2 and GameCube emulators on these handhelds. I mean, I don't really need that. I'm perfectly fine with playing up to Dreamcast and PSP emulators. I'm perfectly fine with that. But just imagine the future. These devices are only going to get better. I'm really excited about this. I will definitely be on the lookout for upcoming news about handheld devices that you can play emulators on. So I'm really interested in this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have a great day.